Hi to all. Today, what we will be discussing is we will be discussing about one very important sector or a particular theme which is important for India and for the entire globe, right? So now this sector, what we are going to discuss, has been in limelight from decades, and this is like a defensive kind of a sector, right? Defensive means this is a segment which will be there irrespective of what is happening in the geopolitical tension, irrespective of what is happening in the economical terms or any recession. This is a sector where it is always ever blooming kind of a sector, right? And now the costs or the expenses related to this segment globally, it is skyrocketing. Whereas India has a sweet spot where on the costs, India is an attractive hub for the entire globe, right? So yes, so the sector we are going to discuss today is hospital or healthcare related sector, and we will deep dive more on hospital related stocks, why it is a wonderful theme going forward, even for the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, or even a decade, next 10 years also. This is a segment which is booming, and what are the reasons for it, and why we should focus on this sector, and where the strength or what are the stocks which are exhibiting that strength also we'll be discussing, right? Now, as a quick disclaimer, right, whatever we discuss today, do not consider them as any tips or recommendation, right? As you know, we are like SEBI registered, right? So this is a standard disclaimer. Don't consider the stocks which we are discussing as for buy or sell recommendation. Rather, use that as a study purpose, right? Some of the stocks here or even this sector we have discussed with our community, even in our weekly mastermind sessions, right? In our platinum weekly tracker, platinum council calls, we have discussed. So don't consider them as any buy or sell recommendation. Rather, use this as a case study and understand what is the reason we are discussing, what is the strategy, what is the pattern. Focus more on that so that it will help you to pick any company which is exhibiting, or even any sector which is exhibiting this kind of a pattern. Okay. So now let's deep dive into the segment or into the topic for today, which is rise of medical tourism and Indian hospital sector, right? Indian hospital sector. So what we will do, we will divide this concept into 11 subsegments so that we'll do a detailed deep dive. First of all, let's study what is the overall industry overview, right? And what are the growth drivers in the uh, medical tourism or in the Indian hospital sector, right? Why India is the sweet spot, right? Why India is the sweet spot. So first thing, India's medical tourism industry itself, the growth, right, with which it is expected to move, it's a substantial growth, right? From the present $18.2 billion in 2025, in the next one decade or in the next 10 years itself, it is expected to move to 58.2 billions, right? This is the kind of a growth potential the segment has. Second, surgeries in India are up to 90% cheaper than in US and even in other developed nations as well, right? So in India, the costs or the expenses of surgeries are way lower than than the developed nations, right? And the art of the facilities are also, we are like top notch. And the treatment wise, there is nothing like a sub minimal kind of a treatment. It's like world class treatments plus affordable cost. And just to take the general data, 2 million plus inbound patients annually is what we see the flow. And most importantly, global trust in the Indian care, right? India is something very famous for trust and care, right? So these are all the growth drivers which is leading in this segment, and that's how India is being a leader there. And coming to cost advantage, right? Just to give you a, a fair idea about the prices. Let's take a bypass surgery, right? In US, which it costs approximately around 1,44,000 USD. In India, it is $5,200, right? Approximately. And dental implants, in India, if it is $1,000 approximately, whereas in South Korea, it's around $4,200, right? And if you look at knee replacement, $6,200 in India versus approximately around 50,000 US dollars, right? Heart valve replacements, $5,500 versus $1,70,000 in US. Angioplasty, approximately $3,300 in India versus $57,000 in US, right? So if you look at the cost advantage wise, when there is a world-class treatment and where it is a trustworthy, right? A very good hospitality, and there is a lot of cost advantage. So definitely, this is something where the entire global eyes are on us, right? And we see a lot of tourism also here, right? Medical tourism. And why India? What are certain accreditations, right? We have NABH accreditation, JCI, right? And India is one country where we see a more of a English speaking doctors as well, right? So even foreigners or even abroad citizens, it's very easy for the communication as well. And most importantly, affordable with high quality. And looking at the angle of government support, yes, medical e-visas are available, right? Ayush visa scheme and Heal in India campaign, right? Heal in India campaign. So all these from the government initiative. Always remember, any sector when we are analyzing, if that's a sector where government focus is there, right? Government is taking initiatives. That is a sector which will have a very good push. And these are few of the government supports we have been seeing, right? And if you just look at the medical hubs or just some more data pointers to go through, Chennai, almost 45 percentage of the entire patients wise is completely about the foreign patients, right? And we are also seeing a very increased kind of a numbers in Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, right? Kind of a metros. So slowly, if you look at India, we are able to get certain medical hubs there, right? Medical hubs. So these are some, and even yes, we have Gurgaon, many of the upcoming cities, right? Even majority of the metros, we can call them as medical hubs. This medical hub is not only for India, it's like the entire globe, right? Globally also we are considering that like as a medical hub. And if you look at the market projection, if you take any of the tourism, medical tourism specifically, hospital related reports, the sector itself is expected to grow at 18% CAGR annually, right? Compounded annual growth rate. And it is driven by affordability and technology, right? So when it is affordable, there will be a very good growth. And even on the technology, right? There is a lot of innovation happening in this sector and rising domestic and global demand, right? With the kind of food habits, with the kind of a lifestyle with which we are right now, this is ever growing, right? Both domestically and even globally. And why this matters? When there is a global demand for treatment in India, and even if you look at the logistics wise, right? There are more number of the transportation has been improving, right? When government is also supporting well on Heal in India campaign, right? Medical e-visas. So the global demand has always been increasing. Domestic demand increasing with better health awareness, right? Thanks to the social media. Now, awareness wise, health habits, health tips wise, there is a lot of propaganda, right? So the demand is increasing domestically as well. And hospital chains expanding aggressively across India, right? Even if you see like Kim's, right? Kim's is one very well-known company, even in South India. They are more into acquisition. Like I would call it as like they are in a rapid acquisition, right? So the hospital chains also are aggressively growing. And medical sector is not just defensive, it's a growing wealth creator, right? So this is a segment, like let's say even if you see any recession or geopolitical tensions or um, uh, decline kind of economic growth in either India or globally, this is like a defensive sector which will not be impacted by external factors in a very steep manner, right? If you look at manufacturing, yes, if the entire economy is declining, or if the inflation is increasing, or we enter into a recessionary kind of a mode, manufacturing wise, we see a decline, right? The entire sector will be declined. But segments like your hospitals, pharma related, right? Or even FMCG related sectors are more or less like a defensive kind of sectors. Now, what are some of the hospital related stocks wherein we can check both on fundamentally and technically, right? So fundamentals wise, yes, you look at the quarterly growth. Is the sales increasing or decreasing quarter on quarter? Are the margins increasing? Are the net profits increasing? And earnings per share, is there an increase in the earnings per share or not, right? These four factors, yes, just by screener, if you just go through screener and browse screener platform, you get into it. And even technicals, yes, we can look at trading view, what is happening on a daily or on a weekly time frame. You can analyze them, right? You can analyze them. And some of the companies which we can keep in our radar are Aster DM Healthcare, your Fortis Health, KIMS, right? And Narayana Hrudayalaya, Apollo Hospitals, and Rainbow Children, right? These are some of the stocks where we can closely track on both fundamentals and technicals, right? And Apollo Hospitals, if you see, yes, a pan India, focusing more on the diagnostics. Fortis Healthcare, more into the network expansion, right? They're focusing more on the expansion. KIMS have a very strong ground in South India, and they are also into a very good expansionary kind of a mode, right? Narayana Hrudayalaya into cardiac and oncology, right? And even they have recently ventured into the health insurance sector also, right? Health insurance segment also they are recently venturing into. Rainbow Children into the child care, right? They are venturing. And what are the growth drivers and risks associated with this segment? Growth drivers would be, yes, a more focus on robotics, right? Telemedicine, African patients, right? Risks, pricing, and quality inconsistencies, right? So India has that advantage of pricing, right? As long as that advantage is there, as long as we are giving that kind of an affordability in terms of the pricing, we will be definitely in the limelight, right? Similarly, quality is something which should not be compromised in the sector like medical or even hospital related, right? Anything on the quality inconsistencies or on the pricing wise, those are the potential risks. And last but not the least, investment strategy, right? Now, yes, hospital sector or medical tourism is very important, but that does not mean you aggressively add your positions, right? You should be very clear on how the stocks have been increasing on fundamentals. Evaluate the margins, revenues. How is the stock expanding, right? What is the expansionary plans which the company has in future, right? And when you're entering, diversify into large cap related stocks, mid cap related stocks, right? Within the segment also, you need not be heavily into only large cap stocks, need not be only into mid cap, you can diversify. And most importantly, every company you analyze it on fundamentals along with the technicals, right? Sir, I want to be in this segment for long term. Or sir, I want to be in this segment for creating multi-baggers. In that case, when you combine both fundamentals and technicals, that is a wonderful combination to succeed, because every multi-bagger should exhibit strength both technically and fundamentally. On the charts, it should be strong, and the fundamentals also, quarter on quarter, it should be showing a growth, right? It should be showing a growth. Now, as per the discussion, what we had, be it like the stocks which we have discussed, right, in this discussion, be it like Aster DM, right, your Max Healthcare, your Kims, Narayana Hrudayalaya, right, Rainbow Children, Apollo Hospital. I want you to analyze these companies both in trading view on charts or on screener fundamentals, and you type below what are all the stocks which you are tracking, or what do you see the potential in hospital sector or the medical tourism going forward in the next 1 year, 3 years, what kind of a potential you see, and what are all the stocks which are in your watch list, and what are the segments which you expect to be growing in a very good growth going forward. Type below, right? Type below. I want you to type minimum 3 companies which you feel are most potential. If you have not done your analysis, do the analysis on fundamentals and technicals and come back and type below. Okay. I hope everyone loved this discussion about medical tourism and hospital sector. Both it has its significance even in India. Domestically, it is seeing a very good demand, and even globally also, Indian hospital sector or Indian medical tourism is a sweet spot. And this is not only for short term. This is a long term game, right? This is a long term theme. Okay. Good.